kids. Stray13 here from Banned from the Video Store. I'm taking a quick break from Dragon Age Origins, and I'm going to bring you a short review of Land of the Lost DVD before I get to playing Sabotage on the Xbox 360 for my next review. My favorite thing to do when I was a little kid before going to school was sit down with a big bowl of Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles and watch Land of the Lost. There was always 2 or 3 episodes on Sci-Fi Channel. Before I had to go to school, before I had to get on the school bus. So I had pretty much seen every episode of Land of the Lost. And if you're a hardcore fan of Land of the Lost, you know that it wasn't a very funny show. It wasn't very high budget. But it had a lot of cool things like stop motion, I guess it wouldn't be animatronics, but stop motion animation, and full body costumes with the sleek slack, and those little fucking Ewok looking things like Chaka is. So I mean, there was a lot of groundbreaking stuff in it. Now, I kind of poo-pooed the Land of the Lost movie because I didn't think that it would be anything like the original show, and I was exactly right. But I gave it a shot anyway and rented it, and I loved it. It's not your typical Land of the Lost. It's a comedy. I mean, it's a straight-up sci-fi comedy. So there's Will Ferrell, who plays Will Marshall, or not Will Marshall. That's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. He plays, let's see, what is his name of the show? Rick Marshall. And he is a scientist. He's a failed scientist, and after spending millions of dollars and trying to discover portals, he finds a woman that actually believes in him, named Holly. And Holly and him go on a expedition and come across a survivalist named Will. So they're not a family like they were in the show. They're actually 3 different people, and Holly is a lot more hot. But anyway, they end up in the Land of the Lost, and they come across Chaka, and Chaka's no longer an annoying little bastard kid. He's actually pretty funny, like a lot of good stuff. You have interaction between him and Will Ferrell, and him and Danny McBride, the Will character. It's just an excellent comedy. I mean, there was a lot of funny stuff. If you don't like Will Ferrell, you're going to hate this movie. And Danny McBride plays, kind of his straight guy, but humor, kind of like Paul Rudd used to do. And Holly's just kind of there. She's hot, She walks around in her flannel half shirt and looks very fuckable. It's a great movie. The dinosaurs are very cool looking. Lots of eye kicks to the audience about other sci-fi things. I think you actually see Doctor Who's TARDIS in a desert scene and other things like that. I really enjoyed this movie. The sleek slack looked really cool. They're actually pretty creepy looking, and yet they kept it to the original formula of the show, what the sleek slack actually look like without going uber high budget or digital effects. As far as I would say, rent it first. If you don't like Will Ferrell, pass. Because Will Ferrell's he definitely he definitely hams it up for the camera. I mean, definitely does his ranting where it kind of goes into madness, and then you're like, oh, Will Ferrell, But if you love Will Ferrell, give it a shot. If you liked Land of the Lost, the original Sid and Marty Krofft stuff, give it a shot. That's it. I'll tune in, check me out tomorrow or the next day for a review of Saboteur for the Xbox 360. Rate my stuff if you like it. Subscribe if you like it. Rate it. Well, I guess rate it even if you hate it. And, please no more comments of people going, hey, you're fat, because I know I'm fat. I like ham, so right there. Alright, well, take it easy, guys. Stray13 out.